Good morning, students. Today 12th biozoology first lesson, reproduction in organisms. What is reproduction? Every organism have a capacity to reproduce their own offspring. Even either a plant or animal, it will reproduce as like us. For example, a dog can going to be produce puppy, a cat can produce a kitten, a mango tree can produce a small mango tree, a coconut tree can produce a small coconut. Such a manner, human beings can produce their own offspring. So, each and every organism has a capacity to reproduce their own offspring is called what you may say reproduction. Again, it will going to be produced as like us is called what you may say reproduction. In that, we will see that lower organism, Anandan sir taught already 3 more topics, but we will going to be see the next continuation, fragmentation. What is fragmentation? Fragment, piece, fragments, pieces. A organism can break down into smaller pieces. Each and every piece can going to be developed into a new individual and a potentiality and a power and all parts. Then it will going to be seems to be a whole organism. So, fragmentation otherwise called pedal laceration. Pedal laceration. What is called pedal? Means base, development into the bottom. That's called pedal laceration. So, fragmentation otherwise called pedal laceration. See, for example, it is a parent body. Okay, we will going to be guess that. The body breaks, for example, break number 1. So, if you going to be take, it is a seems to be a okay. And another break, okay, we will going to be. But the organism going to be mature into a whole organism after the fragmentation. So, it is called as what we say, parent body breaks down into many pieces. Each and every piece or fragment developed into the potentiality. What is called potentiality? All the parts. For example, if you going to take the mouth, if you take that what you may say ear, if you going to take what you may say eyes, if you going to take what you may say nose, if you going to take what you may say heart, and all the parts, it means what we may say A to Z. It means top to bottom. Each fragment develop into potentiality to form a new organism is called what we may say fragmentation. Such a lower organism seen in many genera. What is called genera? Many years and also many what we may say generations, they are called genera. Seen in what we may say the animal name is called what we may say sea anemone. Sea anemone. In Tamil we may say it is call it as what we may say kadal samandi. It is call it as what we may say kadal samandi. Such a fragmentation seen in many genera, many generation in sea anemone. Sea anemone, Tamil we may going to be called kadal samandi. What is the nature of diagram for that? For example, okay, body, okay, it's called what we say basement, okay. In the base, it's called what we say small hair-like structure. What we may going to be say, it is called it as a hair-like structure. For example, they are called what we say tentacles. What is tentacles? Stinging parts. What is called stinging parts? while the enemy comes near to the animal, the tentacles catch the prey or destroy that very easily. So it is called it as what we say tentacles. It is called basal part, okay. It is called what we say body, okay. It is called what we say tentacles. Tentacles. In Tamil we may say kottum selgal. What is the real function of the tentacles? Any enemy comes near, the tentacles will going to be lengthened, that it will going to be catch very easily, it will destroy that what we may say the enemy very easily. So it is for the protection in the body. Please listen, each fragment develop potentiality seen in many generation genera, zoological term is called genera, seen in sea anemone. Tamil we may going to be called Kadal Samandi. So please listen, lobe constricted. What is lobe? The basal part is called lobe. Again it will going to be, what is constricted? It is comes very little bit. Constricted, that's forms what we may say pedal disc, the basal part. So the lobe is constricted, formed to pedal disc. The lobe grows into mesenteries, very important word. Please, mesenteries. Please keep note. What is mesenteries? Mesenteries is the alimentary canal part between basal part and that what we may say tentacles. So it is present in where we may going to be called middle of the body. They are called what we may say mesenteries, and the top region is called what we may say tentacles. See, listen, please kindly. First fragmentation, otherwise called pedal laceration. For example, a parent body breaks down into smaller pieces. The smaller piece or fragment develop into new. The new will going to be get potentiality. It is seen in that what we may say many genera in sea anemone, and also the lobe constricted to form pedal disc. They are called as basal. Lobe grows into mesenteries. Mesenteries, the alimentary canal present in the middle of the body, and also the tentacles in the top region. That what is the real nature of the tentacle? Protect the body from what we may say enemies. This is the what we may say fragmentation. Example, sea anemone. What is mesenteries? Lobe grows into mesenteries and tentacles. And second, next one, tapeworm. See, what is a tape? What is worm? See, for example, the animal seems to be a tape-like structure or ribbon-like structure. It is a ribbon worm or tapeworm. For example, mouth seems to be many suckers. They are called what is we may say suckers. It is called it as what we may say suckers. S-U-C-K-E-R-S, suckers. And also that what we may say seems to be a segment, what we may going to be called, they are called claudids, segments of the tapeworm. Listen, they are called what we may say immature procladid. Please kindly, immature, what we may say immature procladid. How will you identify the immature procladid? After that what we may say mouth or sucker, there may be a smallest segments are called immature procladid. Later it seems to be somewhat larger. They are called it as what we may say mature procladid. They are called it as what we may say mature. Why it is called mature? Seems to be immature, it is larger. It is called it as what we may say mature procladids. And later finally what is that? That mature procladid will going to be grows into gravid procladid. What we will going to be called as a gravid procladid, we may say, it will going to be cut off into single or group. Please 1 minute. What is a tapeworm, ribbon worm? It is otherwise called what we say ribbon worm, zoological name Taenia solium. Taenia solium. What is the zoological name of that? Taenia, Taenia, Taenia solium. Taenia solium. Zoological name of the tapeworm, Taenia solium. What is procladid? Segment of the tapeworm procladid. And what is immature? The smallest one. What is mature? Largest one. What is gravid? Aged, or in we may say ripened. They will going to be either maybe the single or group. Either maybe that what we may say, please listen, single or group. They are called it as what we may say gravid procladid. So such a manner it will cut off into single or group. They are called it as what we may say apolysis. Very, very important one. Apolysis. They are called it as what we may say apolysis. Pakka 3-mark question. What is called apolysis? Gravid procladids are cut into either single or group is called it as what we may say apolysis. Sir, I will tell you some significant points of the tapeworm. It is a parasite. It can't live independently. It will depend on either any one of the animal. But especially it will going to be depend on primary host man, secondary host pig. Secondary host pig. So, while consuming the fecal matter of the man, the pig will going to be eaten by what we are going to be called these eggs. It will develop into pig body. So, pig is called as what we may say secondary host. Listen, it is a parasite, tapeworm, ribbon worm, otherwise called what we may say Taenia solium in zoology. Primary host man, secondary host is called what we may say pig. And also what is called apolysis, that gravid procladids are cut off into either single or group. So it is called it as what we may going to be called apolysis. Apolysis, destroyed into the individually. They are called it as what we may say apolysis. So we have seen two. One is called fragmentation. Example sea anemone. It is seen in many genera and many generations also. And the next one is we have seen tapeworm. They are called it as what we may say zoological tape, Taenia solium. Okay. The third one, regeneration. See, you split the word. What is called regeneration? Regrowth. Regrowth. Again it will going to be growth. Again it will going to be. Again and again. Whenever, whatever may be the part will going to be destroyed, it will grow very easily. They are called it as what we say regrowth. Which part will going to be regrowth? The injured parts. Listen, very important one. Injured parts will going to be regrowth. They are called it as what we say regeneration. For example, it is first observed in the animal. They are called it as what we say hydra. I will draw a diagram hydra. For example, hydra is the sedimentary animal. It will going to be live on what we may say the rock, or what may be the bank of the river or sea or wherever may be. They are called it as what that. It is seems to be as like is this. It also present in what we may say the tentacles. Hydra as a tentacle. Seems to be sea anemone. See, this is called budding. So, regrowth, Regeneration. What will regenerated? Injured parts. What is injured? Damaged part. Seen in Hydra by Abraham Tremblay 1740. See, the year may come, there may be scientist name comes, kindly note it down. So, first regeneration observed by Hydra by Abraham Tremblay in the year 1740. So, please listen. Regeneration classified into two types. One is called morpholaxis, second one is called epimorphosis. What are the two types of regeneration? Morpholaxis, morpholaxis 1, second one epimorphosis. What is morpholaxis? Easy one. Whole body grows into small segment. See, for example, it's also very easy. See, for example, it is a smaller segment, okay. It will going to be grow the whole body. It will going to be grow the whole body easily. They are called as regeneration. What is regrowth from the injured parts? Morpholaxis means it will going to be grow whole body from a small segment. Best example also Hydra, cut off into many parts, it will going to be grown into a new one. See, another one morpholaxis, there are two important things are there. Retain polarity. What is called polarity? Poles, top and bottom. What is polarity? Oral. It is called oral. They are called as what you may say oral, mouth. In the oral, what are the parts are originated? Tentacles. Aboral, base, aboral base. Aboral means what you may going to be called base part. Sir, listen. Regeneration means regrowth. Example, Hydra. For example, Hydra seen in Abraham Tremblay 1740. Regeneration are two types. Example, what are they? Two types, morpholaxis and epimorphosis. Morpholaxis means whole body grows from a small segment. Hydra cut off into a smaller part. It will going to be grown very easily, and also it has polarity. What is two polarity? Oral and aboral. Oral means mouth. It will going to be originate in that what you may say tentacles. Aboral means what you may going to be called basal. Basal means what you may going to be called bottom. Second one, epimorphosis. Epi, outer. Epi, outer. Endo, inner. Ecto, outer. Epimorphosis, replacement of lost parts. Any part is lost. For example, a animal, for example, if you take what you may say, paramecium is there, okay. It is called what you may say, cilia, okay. Okay. In there, it is what you may say, important part of that what you may say, alimentary canal. The part is lost. It will going to be grow. They are called it as what you may say, epimorphosis. They are two types. So, regeneration two types, morpholaxis, epimorphosis. And also epimorphosis two types. They are called reparative and restorative. Reparative and restorative. Please listen. Reparative, damaged tissue regenerated. What a nice. Damaged, not cell. Damaged tissue regenerated. They are called reparative epimorphosis. Restorative, severed body parts develop. What is called severed? Highly damaged. Highly damaged, much damaged, more damaged parts are restorative, regenerated. Example, starfish. For example, starfish has what we say 5 arms. 1, okay 2, okay 3, okay 4 and 5. In that 5 arms, any arm is going to be damaged. It will going to be grow very shortly. It will going to be grow very shortly. That's called what we say restorative epimorphosis. Wall lizard tail. What is wall lizard? Palli. For example, the wall lizard is there, okay. The wall lizard tail, any enemy is rushing towards to that what we may say wall lizard, immediately it will going to be cut off that what we may going to be see this tail. Such a process what we may going to be called autotomy. What we may going to be called, it is called it as what we may say autotomy. It is called it as what we may say autotomy. Dias, regeneration, regrowth of the injured parts. Observed from the Hydra by Abraham Tremblay 1740. Regeneration two types, morpholexis, epimorphosis. A morpholexis, whole body grows from a small segment, seen in Hydra, cut off into many pieces, it will going to be grow into new one. Retain polarity, oral, mouth, tentacles, aboral, basal, and also epimorphosis means replacement of lost parts. They are classified into two: reparative epimorphosis, restorative epimorphosis. Reparative, damaged tissue regenerated. Restorative, severed body parts develop. Example, starfish and also wall lizard tail. Sexual reproduction. We have seen reproduction in many. In that, asexual reproduction we have seen. Say now today sexual reproduction. Union of, fusion of involves. Please listen. Union of, union means meeting or mating. Fusion, joined. Involves fusion of male and female gamete. What is the symbol of the male? We may going to be called this. What is the symbol of this? What we may say female? This. Fusion of male gamete, female gamete to produce diploid zygote. What is diploid? N haploid. N haploid. Both are called what we say 2N. That is called what we say zygote. Karubuttai. Sir, what is sexual reproduction? Fusion of male gamete with female gamete from what we say that formed into diploid zygote. Male has N in number, female has N in number. They will going to be fused into 2N. 2N is called what we say diploid. Haploid means a single N. It leads into genetic variation. Sir, what is genetic variation? See, for example, father has a bald head, mother has normal head. But son or what we may say daughter will going to be born without any bald. It is a variation. So many variations are there. So fusion of male gamete with female gamete from form what we may say diploid zygote. See, male has N in number haploid, female has N in number haploid. That leads into what we may say diploid. They are called it as zygote. Zygote in Tamil what we may say karumuttai. Leads into genetic variation. What is variation? Differentiation. Different. Sexual reproduction are two types. They are, what are they? One is called syngamy and another one is called conjugation. We will see conjugation later. Syngamy means what you may say fertilization, that's all. It is a very easy one. Syngamy, fertilization, fission of two haploid gamete produce diploid zygote. That's called what we say syngamy. See, fertilization. What is fertilization? Fission of male gamete with female gamete to produce diploid zygote. That's called what we say fertilization. So, fertilization otherwise called what we say syngamy. It is depending on the place fertilization takes place. A animal is living on land, different types of fertilization. A animal is living on water, different types of fertilization. A animal is living on tree, different types of fertilization. So, fertilization depending on the place, dwelling, habitat. So, very, very important one. Fertilization depending on place where it takes place. It is a two types of fertilization. Easy one, we have seen 9th and 10th elaborately. External fertilization, very easy one. Fertilization takes place outside the body. Fertilization takes place outside the body. External fertilization. Sponges, Tamil we may say kadal panju, seems to be as like as this. Fishes, all water living animals. Fishes, okay. Fish will going to be live only the water, okay, aquatic. And next one is called amphibian, frog. A animal which one will going to be live on water and also what we are going to be called land. Both amphi, both bian living. So, fertilization takes place outside the body is called what we say external fertilization. Example, sponges, Tamil we may say kadal panju. Fishes we know that. Amphibian, iruvalvi. What is iruvalvi? Live on water and also sometimes in land. Internal fertilization. Fertilization takes place inside the body. It means female body. Inside the body. Fertilization takes place inside the body. They are called it as what we say internal fertilization. Example, reptiles. What is reptile? In Tamil we may say all snakes are reptile, all worms are reptile, all lizards are reptile, all Calotus is reptile, chameleon is reptile. In Tamil we may say Urvana. Aves, birds, all the birds are takes place internal fertilization only. Mammals, as like us, all human beings. What is mammal? Those who are lay or yield on young one, later they will going to be feed on what we say breast milk. They are called it as what we say mammals. Please listen. Syngamy, fertilization, two types. External fertilization, fertilization takes place outside the body. Examples very important, don't confuse. Sponges, fishes, amphibian. Fertilization takes place inside the body. Internal fertilization, reptiles, aves, mammals. Types of syngamy. There may be. What are the types of syngamy? Autogamy, exogamy. You know automatically. Auto, self. Autogamy means fission of male gamete with female gamete produce same cell or organism. That should be very important. A single cell is there, amoeba. Amoeba, a single cell itself, it will going to be reproduce and make it as a new individual. It will going to be forms. It is called what we say self. Either self or what we say same cell or organism. A organism itself that will going to be reproduce. They are called autogamy. Auto, self, the cell itself or the organism itself. A cell itself or organism itself, it will going to be takes place. Example, actinosporium. Wow, we will going to identify the actinosporium. It is seems to be what you may say. What you may please listen. It is called ectodome. It is called mesodome. It is called endodome. Please listen. Ecto outer, meso middle, endo inner. It will going to be form as what you may say same organ. So please produce the same cell or organism, actinosporium and paramecium. Already I have drawn. Ciliated animal. What is cilia? Body surrounded by cilia, hair-like structure. They are called paramecium. Autogamy, same cell or same organism. Exogamy, fusion of male with female gamete produce a different parent. Very easy one. Example, male and female, different parent, not same animal. Male dog and female dog, male cat and female cat. They are called exogamy. Fusion of male and female gamete produce in different parent. They are called it as what we may say biparental, by two. What is biparental? Two parents. They are called biparental. Example, human. Biparental, otherwise what we say dioecious. Two, dioecious, two are unisexual. Male uni, female uni. Separate. They are called what we say unisexual. Kind listen. Sexual reproduction means what we may say fission of male with female gamete from diploid zygote forms. It leads into genetic variation. Haploid means n in number. Diploid means 2n in number. They are two types, syngamy and conjugation. Conjugation we will see later. Syngamy, otherwise called fertilization. Fertilization definition we know that. Depending on place, fertilization takes place. Two types. External fertilization. Fertilization takes place outside the body. Example, sponges, fishes, amphibian. Internal fertilization. Fertilization takes place inside the body. Reptile, aves, mammals. Types of syngamy, autogamy. Fertilization takes place same cell or same organism. Example, actinosporium and paramecium. Exogamy, produce different parents, biparental, human, dioecious or what we say unisexual, dioecious or unisexual. So kind listen, we have seen fragmentation and what we say tapeworm, regeneration, types of regeneration, and also what are they? Reparative, restorative, and many diagrams, and sexual reproduction, and types of syngamy, and everything we have seen with examples. Very important thing, you don't confuse the examples. Examples are very important. In sexual reproduction, we have seen syngamy. Second one is called what we say conjugation. What is conjugation? We may say conjugation means meeting of the nuclear material from one organism to another. I will draw a diagram for conjugation. Listen here simply. Okay, organism is there. Okay, the nucleus material is there. Opposite organism is there. Here also nucleus is there. Unfortunately, what happened? The nucleus is disappeared. Now what will happen? The nucleus will going to be elongate, little by little, little by little, little by little, little by little. That nucleus will going to be formed. So the process what we may say conjugation or transfer of DNA material. It occurs in lower organism like bacteria. Mature organism do not form gamete. It is called what we say DNA. They themselves act as a gamete. They themselves act as a gamete. They are called what we say hologamy. Organism itself act as a gamete. They are called it as what we say hologamy. They themselves, they means organism, act as a gamete. They are called hologamy. Example, trichonympha. Trichonympha seems to be, as like I said, what we say, the umbrella like structure. Trichonympha. Trichonympha. See please, they themselves act as a gamete. They are called hologamy. Example, trichonympha. Trichonympha. A conjugation, next term is called what we say paedogamy. Very important one, listen. Young individual produced parent cell. Young individual, sir, it is not mature. Young individual produced parent cell by mitosis. What is mitosis? Cell division. See, there may be two types of cell division is there, mitosis and meiosis. See, meiosis will going to be happened on reproductive cell. Mitosis will going to be happened on body cell. Paedogamy, young individual produced parent cell by mitosis. Hologamy, they themselves act as a gamete, hologamy. Paedogamy, young individual produced parent cell. Merogamy, what is mero? Fusion of small sized and morphologically different. What is morphologically? Body appearance. Anatomically, internally. Morphologically, outer. Different gamete. They are called merogamy. Isogamy, fission of organism morphologically, physiologically produced gametes. They are called monocysticis. The organ, it is not given in our text, but it seems to be what we say a sponge-like structure. Monocysticis. Iso, fission of organism morphologically, physiologically same. They produce the gamete. Isogamy, monocysticis. Anisogamy, very, very important. You split into anisogamy, an without, iso equal, gam marriage. An without, iso equal, gam marriage occur in higher invertebrate and as well as the vertebrate. Which one is called higher invertebrate? Invertebrate without backbone animal. Some animals are highly developed. They are called what we say higher invertebrate, means somewhat advanced invertebrate. They are called as what we say higher invertebrate, we may say. Please listen. Hologamy, they themselves. Paedogamy, young. Merogamy, small sized. Isogamy, same. Anisogamy, without equal, occur in higher invertebrate and vertebrates. Sir, for example, each and every organism has three types of life cycle in their life. What are the phases of life cycle? One is called juvenile phase or vegetative phase. Kindly listen. Juvenile phase or vegetative phase. Juvenile, young, growth between birth to reproductive stage. They are called juvenile. Very, very easy one. Phases of life cycle. One is called juvenile or vegetative phase. Juvenile or vegetative phase. Juvenile or vegetative phase, growth between birth to reproductive stage. They are called juvenile, young. Reproductive or maturity phase. Understand? Organism produce their offspring, reach the maturity period. Organism produce their offspring to reach the maturity period. In that reproductive space, the breedings are there. They are called as what we say two types of breedings: seasonal breeding continuous breeding. Some animal will going to be breed only some season. Some animal will going to be breed lifelong. Till that what we say, old age. Seasonal, particular period only it will going to be breed. For example, frog, it will going to be breed only that what we say rainy season. Lizard, it also. Birds and deers, they won't breed continually. They won't breed continually. It will breed some seasonal only. They are called particular period. Continuous breeders, up to sexual maturity. Example, honeybee, poultry, rabbit. All honeybees. Poultry means especially chicken. A rabbit. So, breedings are two types, seasonal breeding, continuous breeding. Particular period only they will going to be breed. Example, frog, lizard, birds and deers. Continuous breeding, up to the sexual maturity they will going to be breed. Example, honeybee, poultry, rabbit. What is that third phase is called? Senescent space, end of the reproductive phase. It means what you may say old age. Degeneration of structure and function. You who attended 70 or 75 years, our structure will going to be degenerate, our function will going to be degenerate. So listen, phases of life cycle 3, juvenile or vegetative phase, reproductive or maturity phase, senescent phase. Juvenile means what we may say, what between birth to reproductive stage. Reproductive maturity, produce offspring, reach the maturity period. Breedings, seasonal, particular period only they will go to be breed. Frog, lizard, birds and deers. Continuous up to the sexual maturity, honeybee, poultry, rabbit. Senescent phase, end of the reproductive phase, degeneration of structure and function. Dears, we have seen many topics today. From we have started fragmentation to what we are going to be called phases of life cycle, and especially it's more important about that what we say theory as well as the need. There may be important questions I have given. What is apolysis? What is fragmentation? What is regeneration? What are the types of regeneration? What is called morpholoxis? What is called epimorphosis? And also what we are going to be called many sexual reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? What is syngamy? What are the types of syngamy? What are the fertilization? External fertilization example, internal fertilization example, types of syngamy, autogamy, exogamy and conjugation. What is hologamy? What is padogamy? What is merogamy? What is isogamy? What is anisogamy? What are the free phases? Juvenile phase or vegetative phase, reparative phase or what we say maturity phase, and senescent phase, and next one. And also next one is called what we say breedings also we have seen. We will going to be continue the next class. Listen, what is parthenogenesis? What are the types of parthenogenesis? What is egg? What are the types of egg? Whether egg laying in land, what is the type? And water laying, what is the type? And also what we may going to be called both what we may say celled calcareous shell. Egg covered by shell, calcareous. Egg is not covered by shell, non-calcareous. They are called clitoic, non-clitoic. We will see the next class. Thank you.